So when we were talking about, well, who should we get, one name kept coming up again and again and again. And if you're local to Minneapolis, you know this woman very well. But we are really honored to have Councilwoman Andrea Jenkins with us this evening. So I want to share a little bit about her. Yeah, you can give her a round of applause, though, for starters. Never a bad idea. So Councilwoman Jenkins, who uses she, her pronouns, is a writer, performance artist, poet, and transgender activist. She is the first African-American openly trans woman to be elected to office in the U.S. right here in Minneapolis. Councilwoman Jenkins moved to Minnesota in 1979 to attend the University of Minnesota and was hired by Hennepin County government, where she worked for over a decade. She worked as a member of the Minneapolis City Council for 12 years before beginning work as curator of the Transgender Oral History Project at the University of Minnesota's Jean Nicholas Treater Collection in Gay, Lesbian, Bisexual, and Transgender Studies. She is nationally and internationally recognized writer, an artist, and a recipient of numerous awards and fellowship. She also happens to serve on the board of HRC. Please help me in welcoming Councilwoman Andrea Jenkins.
Hello, everyone. It's been a long day, huh? All right, we got to get the energy up a little bit. Hello, everyone. My name is Andrea Jenkins, and thank you, Ted, for that introduction. I appreciate you. Thank you, Valentine, for your assistance. And can we just give a big round of applause for the HRC staff who put this all together? It's time to thrive, right? Not just survive, like I thought we had to do 35 years ago when I first came out as transgender. I just wanted to survive. But we are in a day where we can now talk about thriving, right? That's a big deal. I'm so proud to be a member of the Minneapolis City Council. Yes. I've been on the council for 3 terms now, and was the first African-American trans woman in the country to be elected to a major city council, or any city council, or any elected office, period, right? I'm proud to be a board member of the Human Rights Campaign because our mission is what this program is all about, to help support LGBTQIA+ people on the ground in all the ways possible. My heart is so full to see all of you in this room. Hildy is one of my dear, dear, dear friends. Is she still here? Yep. Yeah, there she is right there. My heart just beats so heavy and hard for you. I met Hildy when she was 4 years old, and she was like the keynote speaker at a trans rally at the state capitol at 4. Thrive, talk about thriving. So I want to start with a poem by Lucille Clifton. Won't you celebrate with me what I have shaped into a kind of life? I had no model. Born in Babylon, both non-white and woman. What did I see to be except myself. I made it up. Here on this bridge between starshine and clay, my one hand holding tight, my other hand, come celebrate with me that every day something has tried to kill me and has failed. Lucille Clifton. You know, watching that video of Wendy and her family that moved here from Texas, just really brought tears to my eyes, because I brought forth a resolution on the Minneapolis City Council to make Minneapolis a refuge city for families all across the country to be able to come to this city and know that they can access safe and affordable health care, that they can access educational opportunities that welcome them as trans, gender nonconforming, LGBTQIA+ people, that they can have housing that would be supportive of who they are, and they didn't have to change their lives. So to see that video, you know, reminds me how important it is to be in these roles, in these leadership roles, in these policy roles, to be able to make those kinds of decisions for people, to improve people's lives. And that's the work that I try to do every single day. Being in this room is a celebration of resilience, of persistence. Growing up, I never imagined rooms like this could ever exist. Today, it is an honor and a divine privilege to stand before you. This gathering is a testament to the power of love, commitment, and community. When I look around this room, I see hearts filled with compassion and minds dedicated to justice. I'm a proud board member of the Human Rights Campaign, and I know that our mission is more than just words on a page. It's a living, breathing commitment to making the world a better, safer place for LGBTQIA+ youth. Time to Thrive is a shining example of this commitment. It brings together educators, counselors, and youth-serving professionals, providing them with the tools they need to support our young people. Our youth face incredible challenges: discrimination, bullying, mental health struggles, homelessness. Yet in the face of these obstacles, they continue to rise. They continue to dream. They continue to fight for their rightful place in this world. And we are here to stand with them, to lift them up, to ensure that they have the resources that they need to thrive. Our mission today is clear. We must be relentless advocates, steadfast allies, and nurturing mentors. We must fight for comprehensive anti-discrimination laws, ensure access to quality health care, and promote inclusive education that affirms and supports every identity. We have the power to create safe spaces in our communities, in our workplaces, and our schools. Safe spaces where every LGBTQIA+ youth can be their authentic selves, dream big, and have their voices heard and amplified. We must challenge harmful stereotypes and advocate for the comprehensive, inclusive sex education that all of our youth deserve. We must ensure access to mental health services and build supportive networks to help them navigate through their unique challenges. Today, we celebrate the resilience, the strength, and the indomitable spirit of LGBTQIA plus youth. Their authenticity and commitment to making our world more inclusive and compassionate inspires us all. But this is not a moment to rest. Our journey towards equality and acceptance is ongoing. We must continue to fight until every LGBTQIA plus youth can live authentically, free from fear and discrimination. In closing, I want to express my deepest gratitude for each and every one of you in this space, for your unwavering dedication to supporting and nurturing LGBTQIA plus youth. Your work is making a profound difference. Together, we can remain beacons of hope, advocates for change, and allies to LGBTQIA plus youth everywhere. Let us create a world that values diversity, celebrates authenticity, and ensures that every young person can grow up knowing that they are loved, accepted, and celebrated for who they are. Thank you so much for your collective efforts. They inspire and transform the lives of LGBTQIA plus youth, fostering a future filled with love, equality, and endless possibilities. I want to end with an original poem. It's a poem called A Requiem for the Queers, or Why We Wear the Color Purple. We wear purple because all queens deserve a royal crown. Because it speaks volumes to those who claim to be colorblind, and it connects us to an ancient cultural legacy. We wear purple because Marsha P. Johnson and Sylvia Rivera, two stars, street transvestite action revolutionaries, wore purple when they marched at Stonewall. We wear purple for all the queers who died on June 24, 1973, in New Orleans, when a bigoted homophobe sprayed Ronzanol lighter fluid on the stairs and tossed a match. And the ensuing flames traveled to the upstairs lounge, killing 32 people, just 4 years after Stonewall. We wear purple for all the queer, trans, and questioning youth that will sleep under a bridge or trade sex for a place to stay tonight. We wear purple for the indigenous, two-spirit people representing our struggle on the daily. We wear purple because radical women of color feminism shapes our mindset and thought process, offering critical resistance to the prison industrial complex, male patriarchy, and religious subjugation. We wear purple because we have to rewrite the narrative of what is and who is a woman. We wear purple for all the kids bullied in school for taking the risk to be themselves. We wear purple because the intersection of race, class, gender, and sexuality is the street we live on, and we can't move, even if we wanted to. We have to act against what is considered normal. All of y'all can go out and get married now. I said, all of y'all can go out and get married now. But I can't even vote because my ID does not match up to the person standing in the ballot box. All of y'all can go out and get married now. But I still have to suffer a urinary tract infection because I can't go to the bathroom in some public spaces. All of y'all can go and get married now, but CeCe McDonald was locked up in the men's facility at St. Cloud Correctional Facility for standing her ground against homophobic, transphobic, racist attacks, while George Zimmerman, who murdered Trayvon Martin, is still walking around a free man with his gun in his waistband. All of y'all can go and get married now. And I'm not mad. In fact, I'm happy because it means that we have moved a little closer to a more just, more righteous society. But we still have a long way to go. The personal is political. We wear purple for Miss Major and the Transgender Intersex Justice Project. My homegirl from Chicago who marched at Stonewall too and is still putting in revolutionary work for the trans brothers and trans sisters on lockdown. We wear purple for Leslie Feinberg and Kate Bornstein, two transgender warriors who we will never forget the lessons they taught us about who we are and what we are, and how beauty is our birthright too. I wear purple for my people, my beautiful transgender people. And what if love was the most powerful word in the ethos? Love, 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 love. And what if my transgender people were the embodiment of that love, representing everything and nothing? We wear purple because Elton John sang, and you can tell everybody this is your song. I know it might sound simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind if I put down in the words how wonderful life is when queers are in the world. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for supporting trans youth. Thank you for supporting HRC. And thank you for being you. Thank you. Good night.